Welcome to this first look map tour on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. We're back on the old stream farm. It's like coming home. This is a map by Blacksheep Modding. You may be new to the franchise, you may be new to Farming Simulator. This map may be completely new to you. My first incarnation of it, or my first experience of it, was on FS17, and then they changed it to version 2 where they added some more stuff on, and this is the very latest incarnation. It's like going away for a long period of time and coming home and your parents have had an extension built and changed your bedroom into a gym. That kind of thing, because there's a lot of familiarity to this but a lot has changed. And I'll be honest with you, I'm flying by the seat of my pants today. Normally, I would go around, have a look around the whole map, find everything, make sure I know exactly what's going on. But today, this is truly a first look. I'm going to be looking at it with you for the first time. And I have to say, automatically, straight away, oh, blimey. The detailing, the change in the buildings, the stonework, even the windows in the farmhouse, the stonework around the archways, it does look incredible, I have to say. The old faithful tree, there always used to be a ladder up against that. Mind you, that's over there now. Some of the things are the same, and it's an interesting one. Just having a quick look at the map before I started. So we're going to have a look at the map now. There's your map. Fantastic. Now, on the first incarnation of this, none of this stuff was here. And a lot of this stuff wasn't here. The map ended here at field 14 and 15. On the edge here. That's pretty much where the map finished. And then on version 2, this was added. But you had some other fields. 18 and stuff was over here. There were some other ones. So what's been added that I can see straight off the bat, the biogas plant is now over here and massive. The biogas plant used to be down in the town here somewhere. Down here, roughly around there. Really small. Or was it there? Yeah, quite small, but it was right here in the middle of the town. So like I say, there's been a few additions made. The biggest of which is this up here. That is Crazytown. We'll have a look. I'm not quite sure what it entails. By the look of it, because these are all forest and woodland, I think, and that seems quite plain. So I don't know. Looking at that, it looks like it's going to be like a placeable, I mean, like a gargantuan placeable area, like a playground for you to just build and do whatever you want on. That's incredible. Okay, so while we're doing that then, let's have a look at prices. Like I say, I'm kind of going a little bit loosey-goosey on this today, but don't worry, we'll still get through everything. So price-wise, let's have a look. What do we start with? We start with this patch here. This is around the main farm where we are at the moment, and what we do have, and this is something I'm going to need to test in a minute, we have got our silo, we've got our main farmhouse, we've got sheep, we've got pigs, we've got cows, we've got 2 cow plots here, which is interesting. That's all that we own, and we own the fields around it, so we've got 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, well 1 through 7 is what we own. So looking at field prices then, that one there, 202,000 for the grass field number 3. Some of these, I wonder how much these small ones are going to be. Oh, okay, that's a whole plot. That's 244,000 for that plot, where you get grass 1 and you get 8, 9, 10 and 11. Are they all going to be big plots then? 13, 14 and 15 comes in at 323,000. Field 16 and grass 11 is probably the biggest plot. Well, I say big plot, 506,000. I'm assuming again you're going to need to own the biogas plant, but it's only 141,000. That's not too bad at all. We can buy plots of forest. Okay, that's good. They're only just small fields. 21 and 22. 22. There's got to be a small one somewhere. Oh, there we go. 48,000 for field 20. It's only a small field, but 12 and G5, 208. Okay. So then, what's this one? 1,141,000. Okay. That's a big chunk of change. So like I say, there are a few things which have changed. A few things which have changed. Sell points have all moved. Now, this bit here was kind of, there was a garden centre and stuff here before. We'll now come around the side here. The shop was never over here. That was all kind of part of, you had, that now says grain mill. There was a garden centre and I'm sure it was shop and stuff was all there. I'm racking my brains trying to remember where everything was originally. The animal dealer looks like this in the same place. We'll go and have a look at that in a bit. But all this road here at the back, again, this all seems new to me. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the road used to run round there. And this was kind of woodland. And on version 2 they've stuck in a big grass field, so this is all kind of new around here. Right, well, best thing we can do, let's have a look at our sell points. And we've got barn, grain mill, sawmill, selling station 2 and spinnery. So only 2 real main sell points there are the grain mill and selling station 2. Sawmill's going to be for your wood and your wood chips. Barn's going to be for your bales and stuff like that. Spinnery's going to be for your cotton and your wool. Now I've got this on easy at the moment, so the prices look quite high, quite good. There is no dairy to speak of by the look of it, and it looks like the only place you can sell your milk is at the grain mill. Selling station 2 looks like main crops. Yeah, no milk at that one, and no eggs either. So that's going to be at the grain mill. Okay, fair enough. Contracts are available. Where are we? There you go. A few there. Field 16, 19,000. That pays out quite well. Oh, that's why. Okie dokie, we'll stay well clear of potato harvest. Thank you very much. What else do we need to know from that menu? Nothing really. I think we're about there. Right, so let's have a quick whiz round the yard then. Oh no, that's what we'll do. Equipment. Let's have a look. What do we start with? We have got, and this is again where it's quite interesting, we've got a Fendt Favourite 511, we've got a Fiat 1300 DT, we've got a New Holland TX32, pickup, SEK 802, header for the TX32, Quasar, small little corn header, we've got a small plough, we've got a seeder, muck spreader, front loader forks, and it says horse paddock. Whereabouts was that? Let's have a look. And a jet wash. Now that doesn't say that we own any of the other enclosures for animals, so they're all fixed in place. They are not going to be sellable. So the main farm is kind of staying true to itself. One downside though, looking up to the top right hand corner, I've just noticed 810 out of 1299 slots used. Now even if I sell everything that's there that we've got, that's not going to reduce that slot count by a huge amount. If you think back to FS17, we had some maps where we had available at the start 900 odd slots, some 800. If we had a map where you're on 700s or 600s, that was a bit worrying. This one, you're looking at, you're going to have 400, nearly 500 slots available at the start. Now admittedly, I've got this on New Farmer. I'm assuming that if you come on this on Farm Manager or start from scratch, you won't have any of this equipment. However, there is no option here to sell your farmhouse or anything like that, because that is all fixed in place. Your farmhouse is here. It's built in. The cow barn here is built in. That was what was always there. It has changed a lot, but it is still there. The sheep enclosure is over there. We're going to get all to those in a minute. So, here's your main farmhouse. Oh, hang on. Oh, this has changed, right. Wow, this is looking, compared to the outside, this has been really done up, rather modernised, hasn't it? What have we got upstairs? Oh, okay. Fancy futon-esque bed there. Another little bedroom to the side. And then we've got, what's this one then? Oh, the bathroom, of course. Lovely. Very modern. And then what have we got down here? This goes out to the front door. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Liking that. And this goes out to, out to the pickup. Nice. Right, so we've got a little garage on the sides here. We've also got an exterior door at the front. We've got doors to the outside world. I like this a lot. This is really, really nicely thought out. entranceway to another little, so that's your kind of garage. But then you've got your more agricultural thing. The detailing in here is brilliant. I mean, this is upgraded. I mean, seriously upgraded. So your workshop's just here as well. Blimey. Okay, so dairy or cattle yard. Is that a, looks like a door, doesn't it? It is. Very quiet. It's like Starship Enterprise. Anyway, got a door at the end here as well. Leading out. This will be your feed trough on the left hand side. Blimey. Now, one thing when I first played in this in NFS 17, this part of it was kind of a dairy bit where you could sell your milk, but that was only for PC gamers. So what's lovely is the fact that now, this is where your milk churn's going to come, we can actually do the same thing, which I think is great. On the original, this is where you brought your straw in and put your straw bedding in. It has changed, like I say, a lot of it has changed, but a lot of it kind of, it feels the same. Water trough this side. We've already seen the feed trough. Now this is the point where if I open that gate, we can buy immediately or drive them in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy one brown cow. Confirm. That's put that there in this pasture. So what I can do now is if we scroll across, let's have a quick check on this. So we've got large cow pasture, we've got one cow in it. It's got no feed or anything, but okay, that's fine. Let's close this, because the thing I'm puzzled about is across here we've got another kind of feed area, straw area, I'm not too sure. And if we come out along here a little bit, this is what the map's saying. Just going by the map at the moment in the bottom left hand corner. If we open that and click on here, we've got another purchase point. So let's buy a cow black and white and confirm. So let's put that into this one. So if I got two, yeah, cow pasture and large cow pasture. So we've got two separate cow pastures but right next to each other, which actually then gives you the potential to have far more cows in one place straight off the bat. But these are not sellable. You can't do anything with these. These are here, that's it, you know. So you've got a water trough just here as well. I do like all these the water textures and stuff, the reflections on them. Just absolutely fantastic. And that's across most maps at the moment. I mean, a lot of people are putting these kind of puddles and bits in and they look brilliant. So that's your dairy, just your cow bit. So if we carry on around the yard, we used to come out here before, like I say, the same but different. We had barns along here, but they didn't look like this. This and that. I like, again, nice big opening, getting your big machinery and getting smaller as we go down. I'm assuming these open. Of course they do. Again, great architectural work on these. We used to have a big bunker silo here, which we still have, and the slope going up. Now originally, I think the bunker silo was around the corner there, but now it's here. And we come up the top here. If we got, okay, we've got a slurry pit. I assume that's for the cows, is it? I guess so. And it kind of opens out placeable area at the top here if you want to. What have we got here? Oh, more bunker silos. Cool. Okay, so we've got 3 bunker silos here at the main farm. That's pretty good. Look like a fair size as well. And again, they're not that kind of just plonked concrete wallop. And I suppose, like I said, the only downside again to that is you can't get rid of them because they're built in. So if you do want to have your farm elsewhere, you've got to rebuy everything. And with a fairly high slot count already, that's going to get a little bit trickier. So this is going to be one of those maps that you might kind of just come on to play it for that nostalgic, because you remember it from before, and you're just happy to have it as it is like this. Or, yeah, because I'm not sure really how else you're going to do it. But anyway, that said, I mean, it still looks utterly amazing. This used to be a lot narrower. The pigs were always here, but again, this has changed considerably. The buildings, and they all kind of tie in. The brickwork and stuff really ties in. I like the fact you've got this kind of damp, kind of mould look along the walls. So this is your... what's this on the map? Yeah, pigs. This is your pigs. Just here. Pig pink. That's your water trough. This is your feed trough, I think. This is where you're going to get your slurry from your pigs. I'm assuming this has a bit in here is for your straw. Seems to be straw on the ground there. This is cool. This has changed a lot because we can come through here and out the other side, which you couldn't before. I like that. Right, farm silo. That's a lime station just there. And here's your farm silo dropping off, and the pipe there for reloading if you want to. Now it says the silo's got a capacity of... you know what, I was looking on the map thinking, where are the chickens? They're where they used to be. We'll get to that in a second. Silo capacity. Let's go across. 400,000 litres is what it says there. But again, there's no option to sell that silo. That's it. That's your silo. That's what you got. So you can't do anything with that. Chickens are just here, which is where they always used to be actually. Although, how do I buy them? Oh, there you go. Inside. So I can buy my chickens, put them in here, and they used to kind of come out and wander about. I'm assuming the egg boxes are going to appear right here. Very nice indeed. The vegetable patch has had a bit of an upgrade. I like the fact we've got this rather menacing looking scarecrow overlooking you, sitting out enjoying the sunny weather. It's a bit scary. We'll have a look at equipment. If I had a look at the equipment list, I don't think I have yet. This is because I haven't kind of run through it yet myself, so I'm kind of doing this on the fly, and it's all a bit making sure I don't miss anything. So this is where the sheep used to be, and the sheep pen was at a kind of diagonal across here, so this has changed quite a lot. So if we open that up, okay, so there's your feed trough for your sheep, and again we've got another one we can drive through, which is quite cool. And there's your water trough. I do like this, the fact the pond kind of goes through and into the bit of land. Oh, that's lovely. I haven't even got round any of the map yet. Crazy stuff. And that, I'm assuming, is where your wool pallets are going to spawn. So then, where's the hazard marked area? Oh, through the gate. There you go. Let's go through here. Click on that, and there we go. That's where you buy directly from or come and deliver to. It's entitled to. So that's your sheep. So there we've got two cow enclosures, cow pastures. We've got our pigs over there, we've got our sheep here, and we've got our chickens there. So everything's pretty close. I'm going to try and check the map because I don't know where the horse paddock is. Where's the horse paddock? It says we own it. Oh, here we go, over here. Right, we'll get to that at some point. Right, so I guess the best thing and quickest thing is going to be... I don't know why I just closed that. Okay, let's go and grab the pickup. Not always the most easy thing to drive, but I always remember when I first played on this, and I know I'm going to keep saying that because that's what, you know, the whole thing about this is, I remember coming across this first bit, and there was something about this map. This was one of those first ones that I just kind of, I know it sounds a bit corny, kind of fell in love with. It had a really homey feel to it, and it felt realistic, you know. It had a really great look and feel to it. Let's grab the pickup. Oh. I'm not really too sure the best way to go around this. Let's head. Let's go north first. I guess that's the best thing to do. Now, one of the things I always used to like as well was when you come out of here, I'm on the wrong side of the road. There was a little bit down here between the buildings, and there was a tiny little sliver of a field that ran up the side here, and it's still here as well. I loved this. I just thought there was a proper bumpy bit of ground, and I say again, it's all been revamped, it's been changed, upgraded, but it still feels right, you know. Absolutely brilliant. And now when you look across there, how far that goes off into the distance, they used to just stop just past there. So again, that's massive change. Right, now drive around this way then. I'm going to miss stuff, of course I am. There's so much to see on this map. There was originally, and I'm not going to be able to do it justice. I apologise for that. I'm going to try and get in as much as I can. So the sawmill was always at the northern part of the map, right at the top here. And I'm glad to see it's still here because that helps with my getting my bearings. And I always remember this being quite a tight yard. It was quite tricky for turning stuff round. We've got a log sale point, it's just here. And then wood chips is going to be wherever the wood chip pile is. I assume there's a wood chip pile somewhere. There we go, around the corner here. There used to be like a turning circle up the top here, which made it easier for turning articulated lorries and stuff around. But we've got a nice big bit of forest up here. But again, you have to own it before you can do anything with it. There we go. So this is our sell point for wood chips. Fantastic. Now we've got a northern part of this map, which interestingly has kind of got a border thing. It's got a white line on the map. Oh, railroad tracks, which for safety reasons we cannot cross. Okay. Think. Right. Well, let's go and find out, shall we? So this road's new, never used to be here. So let's follow this railroad along. Plenty of woodland, plenty of trees if you're into forestry. Something for everyone. Now when this map first came out, it was fairly small. It was I mean, to be honest with you, it was tiny. So the fact it's expanded is brilliant. Ah, okay, so you've got to go under the railroad. I hope we're going to be able to go under the railroad. There we go. Under the railroad, and this is that new extended section, and it is simply that. Look at it. It's massive. You can see why it's over 1 million, but this is a placeable area to end all placeable areas. I mean, like I say, this is your playground. You can do landscaping, you can play around with it, you can stick a forest on it, you can do whatever you want, can't you? I mean, this in essence is a map within a map. You can just do anything up here. Makes that pickup look tiny. Wow, okay, that's the incredible extension on this. I'm kind of concerned that maybe there was supposed to be something on here and it hasn't. It hasn't rendered. I'm hoping it's supposed to be like that. But yeah, that's incredible. So this road, again, this is all new to me. This used to be the top end of the fields that your farm owned. You kind of come up to this top corner here. There were some trees along this bit. This road didn't exist. So now we've got field G3, which is run on the left hand side, and we're coming back around the top side of our farm. So our farm's just down there with our silos and all the rest of it. The field round there used to be trees and stuff in the way. And one of the first things I did with Sealyp was we cut a load of trees back on her map and extended the fields and stuff. So this is brilliant. I love this. Is all different, you know. The old stream farm extended. It's really what it is. So let's go across the top here. There'll be, according to there we go, the river, which is going to have. I wonder if there's going to be a waterfall. There must be, mustn't there? That's quite a drop down into the valley there. Massive concrete water tower. What we've got here? Track down onto the field. This is brilliant. This is really very cool indeed. So again, it's that even if you have played on it before, there's so much more added now. What's up there? Is that the edge of the map? Rocky outcrops. The detailing on the landscaping on it, it's incredible. Right up my street, this one. Right up my street, I like this. So, the new store. Well, isn't this fancy? And what I like, you've got to love this, haven't you? You've got all this kind of countryside, and you know, it's got a real old rustic kind of been here forever type feel to it, which is great. And then this bit here looks like it's brand new. It looks like somebody, John Deere, have decided, right, we need a store. And they've cleared the land and they've put it down and the tarmac's all fresh and the building's all fancy new and it has that feel to it. Look at this. This is an impressive store. Blacksheep Modding tractor. Love that BSM. Very, very cool. So, can we get inside it? Oh, automatic doors. Pick up a few odds and ends. I do have a bit of a penchant for farm stores. I do like to go and pick up model tractors and various different things. So here we go. Here you can customise or repair your vehicles. Now, what other map had this? You come in to customise or repair, but the actual repair bay was somewhere else. So you actually drove your vehicle into the repair bay. There we go. You drive your vehicle in here, then you go round to actually there to actually do the repairs. So where's your actual store bit then? What we got around here? I'm assuming this is where your vehicles spawn. Actually, the best way to do that. Let's try one. Let's spawn a vehicle. Small tractor. We'll just lease it. Doesn't matter what one. Let's go with one of my favourites at the moment. Where is it? The armour track. Let's go with the armour track. So click on that. Let's just lease whatever one we get. Okay. So we'll lease that, and that should be. I'm assuming. Oh, there you go. So this is where your vehicles spawn when you buy them. So I've done that kind of from my tablet. So whereabouts is the actual... the purchase... Oh, I missed it. There you go. What a buffoon. There we go. That's at this counter here. So your store's at that counter and your repairs at that counter over there. Right. Okay. It does say sales. You think I would have paid more attention to that. Fantastic. That's your store, and that looks impressive. I'm liking that a lot. So where are we at the moment map-wise? We are pretty much southern tip, really, of the map, right down the bottom. Right, let's jump back in. Time's ticking away. Let's open that little map again. So we're going to head up here, and I take it this little bit just takes you... Yeah, look at this. You've got this little building here that's been there for, 50, 100 years, 150 years. And this is all new. You can imagine these poor people who had this whacking great big store just slap next door to them. I bet they're proper happy with that, aren't they? Anyway, let's head back round. So, this is the road that used to be here. So this is all kind of new off here. I think I've just gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah. In fact, the sign had an arrow on it. So we're heading back round into now, which is like the main village town part. What we will do though is we're going to just chuck a right here in a minute, because round here we need to get round to the livestock market. Yeah, where was the... Yeah, down here. This is where the BGA used to be. Right. So this is sell point 2 now. This was what used to be the BGA. This is now a sell point. Wow, fancy. Now it does show one-way signs, but I'm sure I'll be right to come back in. Oh, is that the same cement mixer that I went past a minute ago? Probably. Right, let's swing that round without hitting that concrete. The Armco, of which I've done both bits. Yeah, let's just smash the picker up. Right, so if I go back through the sell point, just here, and go round this corner, we have the livestock market. Now, the livestock market was always here, so I'm glad that's familiar. And we've got... So this was one... I think this was the first map that I ever came across this particular version of it. It had slaughter in big letters on the side. Yeah, slaughterhouse. Look at that. Wow. But there you go. This is your livestock market, and it used to be... There you go. Up here is where you buy and sell your animals from. There used to be animal pens along here, I thought. What's this bit here then? Oh, you can buy from there as well. Oh, maybe I was just kind of in the overlap then. It's here, all the way up to here. Okay, fantastic. So that's your livestock market. I'm trying to wrap my brains. I want to make sure I cover everything. We haven't seen the barn yet, have we? So, let's check on our map. So we are currently... I say we are currently... We started here at the main farm. We kind of went out through past Field 9, up to the Sawmill, went along and up to this massive area here. We then came down past G3, all the way around here to the store. We've gone from the store down into the town here. We've gone past selling station 2 and back out and round to the animal dealer. So what we're going to do now is come back round here, past the spinnery, out to the grain mill, horse paddock, and then we'll kind of head out this way towards the biogas plant. Must forget the gas station. That's where the store used to be. I've just remembered. You used to come out of the main farm, up this hill, and the store used to be just here. It was quite a small one. So yeah, that is a massive upgrade, isn't it? Having that huge, great big shop there. Okay, right, let's crack on. Actually, what I'll do is go back this way. Back through the village, I think is the best thing to do. See, it's that thing again that you find yourself in that dilemma of I'm running 2 Let's Plays at the moment on maps that I love. I'm loving both Marwell Manor and I'm really enjoying Mercury Farms, and then they bring out a map like this and Woodshire yesterday, and I'm like, oh no, you know, I want to play all of them. You just can't. Well, this has really changed. It's all been upgraded. Whoa, why not? Sorry. It's tight, it's narrow, we've got a new statue there. Still got the sports court there, but it looks like that little bit of park's been neatened up and it's very fancy looking. So here we've got our spinnery, which used to be and there was a tiny little building you came around from the end, which is egg sell point, but here now we've got the Craybarker Mueller. Is that wool mill? Is it woolen mill? I'm not 100% certain. I'm not an expert, but anyway, wool and I think cotton. I assume it's all in the same point, is it? Can't see the hazard marked area, but this is it anyway. This is the spinnery. So yeah, this is where you bring those particular products right here. Carrying on without running this little lovely gentleman over. Sorry. There's a little track that comes out just here, and there's a path that used to wind its way around following the river up to a bridge, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. So it's still a lager house, so it's still like a garden centre. And here's your sell point just here. So this is the grain one, isn't it? I need to double check that. I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, the grain mill. So this is the one that will take your milk and eggs and stuff like that, but the selling station 2 won't. So this is kind of your main sell point. That's a secondary sell point, but it won't take everything. Is kind of, I guess, the best way of looking at it. Yeah, right, okay. There's no, I haven't come across on the last few maps actually seed refill points. I think it's really only Jim that put them in on his. That says no entry, so I shouldn't really be going this way, but don't worry. So now we're going to go look at the map, left, and we should come to our horse paddocks somewhere up here. Because up behind these houses was part of the extension on version 2. So this has all been changed dramatically. Is it in here? There are cartwheels, so I'm thinking it's... Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Ooh. Wow, okay. What's it, training area? Here we go, look. Here's our horse paddock. I like this, it's kind of nestled in here. So this is the only one you can sell. Of all the animal things that you own, that you have already, this is the only one that you can sell. I guess because it's kind of been added in extra, but it does fit into this really nicely. It kind of... Oh, I like the fact you've got an entrance here. Where was this turning? Did I miss that? Oh no, that goes off the map, doesn't it? I was going to say, how did I miss that? Anyway, right, so feed trough, water trough. That's where we buy them, isn't it? No. Okay, that's weird. What's this bit here then? Oh, bedding. Straw bedding, isn't it? Of course it is. That's where you buy them from. Just there. Wow, cool. This is really nice. All these little secret bits hidden away. Well, I say secret, they're on the map. It's not like they're really, really hidden, is it? They haven't tried too hard because they put a sign on the map. But anyway, right. Continuing. Right, so if you turn left down there, you can go around the back to it. Do I take that road now? probably right. This is the bridge I was talking about. And there was a little footpath that runs under a little road that runs underneath. This kind of takes us into the middle of the map, which I haven't really done yet because I'm trying to get around to all the sell points before I run out of time. This centre bit really hasn't changed too much. There's a little bridge over there that goes off into the woodland, the forest there. This is really, really cool. And the silly thing is, there was nothing wrong with the original ones. When you looked at the first one, then version 2, and there was nothing wrong with them. But looking on this now, it really does. You think, wow, it's like you've had poor eyesight your whole life, and then you've suddenly got glasses. Everything just seems. I know it's just me. Whether I'm just a glass half full kind of guy, I suppose. But anyway, we're going to head up the outside of the map now. Like I say, all this is new. This really didn't used to be here. Definitely out this way never used to be here. Woodland to our left. There was a little bit of woodland, but not like this. Then continuing on, we should get to the new BGA. Have I gone past it? No, just here. So that there's going to be a digestate tank, so when you fill up your digestate, that's going to be where it goes. And there's your digester for putting all your silage into. And again, we've got bunker silos, but again, these aren't sellable, they're not movable, they are here. These are the bunker silos you get, but they are drive-through ones, in, out. They're going to take a serious amount of silage. I like the fact it's much bigger than it ever was before. That's really cool. Plenty of room. Nice BGA. Okay. Let's go back up this way. Where do I need to head to now? Field 16. This plot here is about the biggest one on the map. It's not a bad size either, is it? What's the best way to go from here? Let's go this way and take this little winding track, I think. I think we're just heading back into the middle of the map now. Oh yeah, the gas station, petrol station, what used to be the old store. Let's go that way. Blacksheep Modding do a good job, they really do. And it's not going to be for everyone. At the end of the day, all of what I'm saying, all of what I'm looking at, it's my opinion. It's what I kind of... Oh no, actually I've gone the wrong way now, haven't I? It's what I'm seeing, it's what I'm kind of looking at and enjoying. Is there any way I can get down the side of it? Right, so we're now on the other side of field 15. These buildings used to be here again, but not looking like this. These have been really revamped. This looks so different round here. It's incredible. Right, the store... I'm going to get out, actually. Let's walk it. So I say, this is always kind of... This road's been here. This has all gone a bit more fancy as well. Cash point here. Wow. Okay, so come around here. Massey Ferguson Motor Oil. Yeah, this was the store. And it had a kind of fence, a big metal fence that ran around here. And then you kind of came in... And you had the storefront here, so now this is now the fuel station. I like it. It's nice, right? And then we come round here and down the hill, and we'll be heading back down towards the farm. There used to be a lovely little stream, like river bit down here, which looks like it's still here. That's a bit wider than it used to be. Oh, look at that. Those little details makes all the difference. And then we've got this bit here. Well, this has got ducks on now as well. It's brilliant. It really is nice. I think I just got run over, but not to worry. Is that okay to have a sign that just says slaughter? It's like a zombie map, isn't it? Slaughter. This way for... Hang on. Biomass heating. Did I miss something? Oh, is that just the wood chip sell point? Yeah, probably. And then we're back to the main farm, which is just across here. So as we go across field 6 here that we own, back into our main farm, that's it. That's kind of the tour around the map. I'm really liking this. I like the upgrades. I like the changes. Like I say, the same but different. An extension to what we already had before, but with enough difference to make it feel like a different map. I know it's kind of crazy, and it's that kind of, that doesn't really make sense. But I mean, this bit here at the front, you never had all these windows. It was kind of quite slab-sided on the front here before. But yeah, it's good. It's really nice. Oh, vehicles. We didn't do the vehicles, did we? Let's do that. See them all out. Oh, did we? Yeah, we did. I'm sure we did. Yeah, because I said about the slot count, didn't I? The Fent there with the... I like the colour coordinated front loader and stuff with your Fent. But there we go. That's it. I hope you found it useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.